What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today we are kind of going over furnishing. Some people don't really know what it takes to do furnishing, and if you don't do furnishing efficiently, it's gonna be a grind and a half. It's a grind and a half regularly. If you are not a grinder on New World, find a grinder in your company. Have them level up furnishing. Honestly, I don't think everybody should level up furnishing. I think having one person per company who has furnishing level 200 is more than plenty. It's expensive to level if you want to level it up quickly, and it takes a while. So we're gonna get right into it. So from level like 1 to where's the 1 to 56. I myself personally stayed with the basics. I want to keep it as simple as possible when leveling up in the beginning because you don't want to have to be spending all this sandpaper, things like that to level up. One thing you are going to need in the beginning is ash stain. You're going to want to make some charcoal, get some weak solvent, so hit those chests in those low tier farms while you grab some food to help possibly level up your cooking too. Make some money by selling the food too. That way you can have some money when it comes to furnishing upgrades. So you're going to be able to make your stain at level 0. So go ahead and make some stain, pound some out. You're going to need a bunch of it. And then what I used, which if you guys have any other suggestions, feel free to throw it in the comments. I personally use the ash wall shelf. Now, the reason I did that was because I was trying to level up my mining and I'm trying to level up my logging in the beginning of starting New World, which also came with furnishing. So you're going to get timber, which will help level up your logging because it's greenwood. So you're just going to need greenwood for timber. So go out there and hit Windsward is where I hit mine. Tons of young trees out there. That'll get you up so that you can start getting those mature trees at level 50. That's going to become very important when you're leveling up your furnishing going forward. And then also iron ingots. If you guys don't have a good iron run, I do have one in my Discord, or if you guys want to hit me up on Twitch, I can show you exactly what iron run I run myself and get you the link to the Discord there. If not, I'll probably release a iron run video in the next couple days, if not today, to let you know kind of what to do with that. But you're going to want to get greenwood, you're going to want to get iron, tons of it. Ash stain's relatively cheap, so every time you do 4 weak solvent, 10 charcoal, you'll get 10 ash stain. So I would make hundreds of ash stain, completely honest with you, because it's going to take 2 per shelf. Now, what other people I've seen do is they will make... Where's the basket? Round Sunny Rug is a good one, but it's going to cost crossweave, which right now in the current market on my server, crossweave is expensive because we have a low population server right now because of everything. So crossweave's going to be really expensive. I personally wouldn't go this route at this point in time. You can also do the wicker basket, but that's going to be more weak solvent. Again, another reagent that we don't really need. So that's why I kind of went with that shelf. The only reagents we were going to need is going to be from the ash stain, which you're going to build anyways to get more furniture XP in the beginning. So that's personally how I went from 0 to 56. Now this is going to be very, very important that you find this schematic. It's your cherry sheets bunk bed or maple bed 01. It's going to be incredibly important that you do that because this is the only mat on this XP level that requires iron instead of steel to make it. Because you're already going to have to use sandpaper to make the lumber. You don't want to have to also use flux to make steel. So this is going to be 1128 furnishing XP. If you look at like the maple bed, which is also 1128, it requires 10 steel ingots instead of 10 iron ingots. So you want to make sure that happens. So once you get to that above 50, you're going to want to make maple stain. I believe I made maple stain to get me all the way up to 56. And then literally from 56 to, I think I even did it all the way up to 150. I did cherry sheets bunk beds. So it's going to be a lot of lumber, a lot of iron runs, but it's good XP, especially for the amount that you're going to get. If you want a higher XP amount, you can run your oak furniture once you get over level 100. Obviously 115 for the cabinet. I don't know why this is all bugged right now. I apologize. But the oak small bookcase, the oak cabinet, also things you're going to have to find schematics wise in the world. And you can even go like salt stripped furniture in general, or the hard working furniture in general. It's just going to be weird wood planks and star metals. To me, it was easier just to do cherry sheets bunk beds because I wasn't using all those reagents, and it was cheaper. And I had to only farm two things: wood, two different types of wood. So you got green wood and mature and aged wood to make your lumber, your sandpaper, and your iron ingots, and that's it. It's just those three. Obviously, you'll need maple stain too, so you'll need some potent solvents and some oil. But personally, I just bought the potent solvents and the oil. You make like a few hundred stain at a time and just use it as you go. You're also going to use those stains for your trophies, as you can tell here. So all these trophies are your minor trophies. They're your basic level trophy. Or not base. I don't want to say basic because that's what they named the second tier. But it is your lowest level of trophy. That brings me to another note while leveling. As soon as you level up and you get new things unlocked, especially trophies, beds seem to be a big thing with people. Obviously, your chests are going to be a big thing that your company is going to want. Let them know. Be like, hey, guys, I unlocked the ability to make minor trophies for your houses. If you have houses, let me know what trophies you want. I'll make them for you. It'll give me XP because you're going to get 1,700 XP per trophy that you make. Let them know the mats so you don't have to farm those mats to get that XP. That'll save you time. The chests especially. They're not great XP, but any XP is good XP at that point. When you get to level 85, you'll be able to make the iron chests. Okay, they're 1,100 XP. Personally, I didn't make any of the hewn log chests. I didn't think they were worth it. I was past 35 pretty quick, and I got to 85 decently quick also. So I just waited till 85, then I told everybody, hey, I got iron chests. Let's make them for your houses. Big thing is to encourage your people to get houses. Houses are very important in the game, especially the end game. When you have the mining trophies, the logging trophies, and everything like that, that'll give you better luck in the world to get those legendary mats that are going to make you guys money down the line and help out. So, keep that in mind. Use your company. Try to have them help you. Furnishing is really difficult if you don't have help. It's possible, don't get me wrong, but it's difficult, especially with finding the schematics in the world. If you like chest runs, you're going to love furnishing. If you don't like chest runs, it can be a grind at times. Just throwing it out there. I want to be as honest as I can with you guys before you start this and be like, oh, Beard said this is going to be so easy. It's a pain in the butt. It is a pain in the butt. Would I do it again? I don't know. But it's done, so that's all that matters. All right, so you got your cherry sheets bunk beds. That's going to carry you pretty far. Like I said, get those trophies made for everybody. You're going to have your trophies at level 75 and your loot luck trophy at level 100. This is a very important one. Anybody who has a house in your guild needs to have a loot luck trophy. It's going to help you with watermark in your end game, or the expertise system, actually. Probably by the time this video is out, we're going to have that in the next couple weeks. And that's going to be a great tool for you guys when trying to find either the higher trophy mats, getting your expertise up, because it'll allow for better drops from monsters and chests. So that's going to be a very big thing you want to make sure that everybody has. Now, one thing I want to talk about with housing, you can have 3 houses in New World. You can have multiple houses in one town, but it's all dependent on your standing within that town. I have not looked deeply into that yet. I will release a video once I can confirm all that. I'm working on getting my Everfall up. I think I'm at 64 or something like that in Everfall. So what we want to do is make sure everybody has one of those trophies. It'll help you out drastically. Make sure that you tell all of your company mates you need the schematics for furnishing. I do a lot of chest runs, and I still have had to rely on my company to help me with finding all of the different schematics, especially like I said, that Maple Bed 01 is going to be very important to get that Cherry Sheets bunk bed up and running. If you don't have it, check the auction house, go into global chat, ask if somebody has it, and pay the money for it. I paid, I think, 1,000 gold when I got mine, but that was back first week of New World being released. So it's very cheap now. You can probably get it usually from 15 to 20 gold if anybody puts it up on the market. Like I said, asking global, somebody might just give it to you. So that's going, you're going to level up there. Now, there's a couple options once you get to 150. My personal route, because I wanted to go as fast as I could to 200, was the Mahogany Stain. Okay, it's going to cost you 10 pure solvent and 4 oil per Mahogany Stain. I can't craft it right now because the crafting station in Never Falls really low. They got hit by a couple evasions and haven't fixed it, so that's where we're at right now. Is 1,344 XP per 10 stains. So if you are rocking a few thousand pure solvent, then go ahead, use that in the oil, and level up like crazy. A couple thousand solvent at the top of the furnishing skill is going to be a couple levels of furnishing. There's also your ability to create your higher tier orichalcum mats. That's going to be after 150. Those are expensive to make, but they are worth the XP. If you have somebody in your guild that has a lot of ironwood planks or a lot of orichalcum ingots and is willing to help you out, ask them. Try to help them out with their furniture. Say, hey, like, I'll build it. Like, just say, like, I'll give you whatever I build. Then you can salvage it and get whatever materials back that come from it. Or, hey, you want cool stuff for your house. Let's find the schematics of stuff that you want, and let's build them. Sell them on the market if you're doing it yourself. Or say, hey, like, you give me the materials, I'll throw the items up on the market. If they sell, I'll give you the gold for them. Try to find some way to have someone help you out with it, because it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. But it is possible. I know there's a couple guys on my world, which is K-Pacha, US East, who have leveled up basically running all of these different schematics and creating the furniture. I think that the solvent is the way to go, but that's just me. It is also hard now if you're on a low pop server. Pure solvent can go for upwards of 3 gold a piece. That's how it was the max at mine. I spent 8k to go from level 190 to 200. It was a lot. It's a lot of gold, but if you are farming your chests for those trophy mats, either you make those basic trophies with them or you sell them. Especially if you get any of the major trophy mats, sell those right away because you can't make them yet. You need 200 furnishing to make those major trophies, so don't worry about it until then. But once you get over that 150, you can make basic trophies. Like I can make a basic wildlife trophy right now because I have the pristine wolf claw to do so. I just don't have the minor one made. That's the only reason why it's not showing up. But that leads me to all your basic trophies. Look them up on the wiki, and they will tell you which piece you need, which epic piece you will need to upgrade a minor trophy into a basic trophy. So this one needs the pristine wolf claw, which is very common. You'll find this one and the corrupted crests quite frequently. And those are going to be good ways of getting 4,608 XP if you want to do it that way, and also upgrading trophies for your company mates once you get over level 50. But that's about it. One thing that you need to know too, for the last little tidbit that I'll give you on furnishing, is, give me 1 second, I got to make sure I don't get kicked from the game. All right. One last little tidbit is your chests. You will automatically get the schematics for the hewn log chest and the iron chest. Those are built in. Don't need to find those in the world. You are going to need the schematic for the Hope storage chest, which, if you're looking for that, it's star metal braced chest. That is the schematic. They go for about... I got lucky and put a buy order in on the market for 1,200 gold, and somebody turned it in. So if you want to do that, just throw one up for like $1,000 or something, because somebody will look at it and be like, oh, I don't know what this is for. Let me go look at the market. Oh, there's a buy order for 1,000 gold. Let me fill that. 1,000 gold for me. But they normally sell between 7,000 and 10,000 gold. So keep that in mind. The little buy order trick is really helpful, especially with some little Timmies who don't really know what's going on with furnishing. They find that schematic and they're like, oh crap, 1,000 gold. Heck yeah. They're happy. You're ecstatic. Because those can sell too. So if you make these, you can sell them on your market. I don't know what they're really going for. I don't sell them because those greater runes are 1,000 gold. I believe it's 1,000 gold, 5,000 coins, tokens. Make sure that your people are leveling up their faction rep. Make sure you're leveling up your faction rep so that you can buy these runes. It's very important. And then the last chest in the game that you can craft is the... what is it actually called? It's steel braced... The golden steel braced chest, I think, is the actual name for it. In your actual storage chests. Obviously, I don't have it yet. It's a very, very, very rare schematic that's worth upwards of 50k gold if you find it in the world. But the chests themselves will sell on your market from anywhere between 10 to 15k gold. So it's better off for you to use the schematic than to sell it in the long run. Just a heads up. All your company mates will be super happy and thrilled with you if you do it, because it's going to be 500 storage per bin or per chest in their house. So it'll be very useful for not only for your company mates, but it'll also be useful for selling. The schematic is named Orichalcum braced storage chests. So keep an eye out for that if you guys get it and you're going to level your furnishing up to 200, use it. Make sure, though, that you level your furnishing up to 200 and you don't stop. If you're not going to do that and somebody else is leveling furnishing in your company and you know that they're going to finish it, give it to them and have them learn it and just be like, hey, I'll give this to you, but you're going to give me 3 chests for free or something. Like, I would do that in a heartbeat. They make their money on it, so they don't have to spend the money on the chests, and you are able to make your money. So that's about it, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. I'll be making a lot more videos like this one. Working on armoring right now. Just leveled up my cooking to 200, so there's going to be a cooking video coming out possibly today or tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But I appreciate you all watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also, if you guys have any other ways you leveled up furnishing or any advice trying to find that Orichalcum chest mat schematic, let me know, because I don't know where it is and I can't find it. Nobody can. So I'd appreciate it. It's nice seeing you guys. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.